Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Hoeing, a Corporate Partners Advisor at the Datamine, and I'm sure your teams are off to a great start as we enter sprint number 3. As always, our team is here to help you be successful in your role as a TA. A friendly reminder, here's a few ways our team can assist. The development of training plans to scale up students on your team. We can provide resources to subject matter experts, whether they are here at Purdue or externally. We can help with technical setup with the help of our data science team and help brainstorm project management strategies in working with your student development team. Here are a few helpful reminders. We hope by this point you have mastered how to enter your time in success factors. Please be sure to provide detailed comments on how you spend your time each week. Timesheets are due each week by Sunday evening. Remember to grade sprint number 2 reports from your student team and pay close attention to their comments and areas of concern, and please follow up quickly. Complete your team reflection report on Gradescope, and feel free to review the entire TA due date schedule on the examples book. Additionally, labs are expected to run the full 1 hour and 50 minutes. Let's transition into what your Sprint 3 schedule might look like, starting with team meeting number 1. Maybe by this time you've established a routine for your weekly mentor meetings. Here's a few suggestions. Start by describing and showing progress on the project work, and ask for feedback from your mentor. Is this what they had in mind? Is there anything missing? And also, have time for questions. What came up during lab that only the mentor can address? Create a list and rotate amongst the student group in the meeting to get everyone involved. Also allow time for just general questions from students to your mentor. If you're feeling stuck, please take time to review the project charter with your team and the mentor to determine if you're on track or off track with the project goals. Before the end of the meeting, make sure students are assigned tasks as to who will work on what. During Sprint 3, for professional development activities, we're focusing on effective communication. First, starting with tips for effective verbal and signed communication. Please review this PowerPoint before presenting and bring examples to share, either from your project work or other examples you might have from your experiences. This activity should only take 10 to 15 minutes. Then move into sprint ceremonies. Sprint retrospective, the sprint stand-up, and sprint planning. As you move into working on your project and considering sub-teams, be sure that the sub-teams are divided in a way that have all different kinds of skill levels involved on each sub-team. This allows for peers and students to learn from one another and allows the team to all grow at a similar pace. Please assign the sprint task to students before the end of the lab. Your next weekly mentor meeting, meeting number 2, will look similar to your previous meetings. Again, providing project updates from students, collecting feedback on your project work from the mentor. Perhaps the mentor has new information to provide based on questions from the previous weekly mentor meeting. Allow time for questions from the students. And also another tip is to keep track of action items and tasks throughout the meeting instead of waiting until the end. This can be a rotating responsibility among you and your student team to take notes and to summarize the meeting at the end of the call. Do this first to lead by example. Be sure to assign tasks by the end of the call. Moving into lab number 2 for Sprint 3, we have the other half of communication, which is listening skills. Not only do you need to be able to effectively communicate your ideas, but also to listen to and understand others' ideas. We prepared a listening skills PowerPoint and also paired it with a listening quiz. Please take this listening quiz for yourself and execute it with your student team while in lab. This listening quiz should only take about 5 minutes and allow for about 10 minutes of discussion. Bring examples to share from the project work or your own personal experience. Move into a sprint stand-up and work on the project. Again, assign sprint tasks to each member of your student team. Thank you all for your continued work and dedication to your project teams and the data mine. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please let us know. And if you need help, email us at datamine-help@purdue.edu.